Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Fast Start training. My name is Marcy Preble, and I'm a Senior Presidential Director with Lifewave. You guys will be all so excited to know that on my little clipboard, I've outlined the brand new flow at startx39biz.com. I'm super excited that the flow is going to train and then have tools and forms. So get ready, it's happening. I'm going to actually train on it for the first time on Saturday, September 23rd at 10 o'clock Pacific. So keep me to that because it's happening. So with that, I will train a little bit based on my notes. What do you think? I'm going to try my first training on the notes of the way I reformatted the site. So that's kind of exciting. So let's start with what we do in this business. I'm actually going to start with the tools that you need in the business. And then we'll go and train on the 6 steps of actually doing it. How's that? So let's talk about the tools that you need to build your business. Well, professional network marketers do 3 things. Write this down. You should all have a notebook. And by the time you're done with training, you'll understand why we do these as professional network marketers. Ready? We make lists, we book the next appointment, and we read scripts. That's all we do over and over and over again. That may sound very boring, but if we do it right and we teach others to do those same 3 things over and over and over again, we duplicate and become financially free. Now I'm talking the business. We're helping a lot of people with this technology, but the business is to become financially free in the stem cell technology business. This is a business that we're talking about right now. Okay, so those are the 3 things you would do. So what are the 6 tools that you need in order to build a business? And I would say that a better word is not so much tools. Let's talk about what I would really call this. How about your supply list? Your actual supply list to build a business. What supplies? You know, when you start a business, we all need some supplies to start our business. That's just what you need when you start a business. So what is your supply list? Get a piece of paper and write this down, because if you're brand new, you're going to need to write down your supply list, what you're going to need to build a business. The first thing you're going to need to do is go to Staples, and you're going to need to go buy a notebook. Oh my God, you guys are going to laugh at me. This notebook ended on 8/2. And then I had another notebook that just ended as well. And I don't know where that is because it ended so quickly. And you guys look at this. Oh, I know. Here it is. This one is done. And so I'm going to start a new one. So I'm no different than you. You start and stop your notebooks. The next book you need to buy is a list book. This list book is really all we as professional network marketers do. We make lists, and we'll go over that in our system in a minute. But in order to make a list, you got to go buy your supply. So go buy your list book, okay? The next thing you need to go buy is your calendar book, right? Because how are you going to have a business if you don't set up time to work your business? So I like to say professional network marketers book the next appointment. So make sure you go buy your calendar book and book the next appointment. I like to buy a calendar book that books on the hour. When I moved from booking on the day to booking on the hour, my business doubled. And I'm not saying that you have to work every hour of the day. You can book out the time that you don't want to work, right? This is a business. So let's start acting like a business. Okay, there's your calendar book. The next thing you need to buy, and I'll show you where to buy it in a minute, are your tools for the business. I like a business card. I think once you have a business card, it is your way of saying to the universe, the world, to God, whoever that is, that I'm in it. So get your business card. Now, what do you want on your card? Well, you can have your own picture. You can have a before and after picture of yourself. Shoot, you can even use my before and after picture. That's fast growing cells. And now after X39, it's nice skin. It's just what it is. So That is your business card. Now, what's on the other side of the business card? A script that you read. You read a script. So now I'll show you in a minute where you go get those. The next thing you need is your business bag. A business bag has my sharing envelopes in it with a nice label and my mini info cards. And these, I like to say they look like you're playing poker, which is fine. I actually really like poker, but let's see here. So it goes something like this. Those are in my sharing envelope. The sharing envelope is all about X39. It's a script, you read it. The mini info cards are also scripts that you read. This is what you can expect when you put on X39. You read it. This is your before and after pictures. You tell picture stories. This is what our different products do in a paragraph and placement. And this is what I call to a new person the price list, but it's also your order form. Okay, so you can get a business bag with those information in it. And then you also, of course, I have my business cards in there. And I also have some little plastic bags. And I always carry in my business bag a Lifewave sleeve, an Eon sleeve, and a X39 sleeve. X39, oops, that's not an X39 sleeve. An X39 sleeve. And that's what I carry in my business bag. Now, I also have the same information in my wallet. And what's funny about that, you guys are going to laugh, but you know, most of you know that I always have my business cards. I always have some plastic baggies, and I always have some X39, some Eons, and some Life-Waves in here, just in little baggies, because this is smaller. But I took my best friend to breakfast yesterday, and you know what she did to me? She said, Marcy, I got this Silent Night sleeve. And she handed it to me. She goes, what I really want is some of those X39 Eons and Life-Waves. And I said, oh, well, give me the Silent Night. I'll barter with you. And what do you think I did? I went into my little purse and that's all I had. I took out my little baggies of X39, Eon, and Lifewave, and we bartered. So I gave her mine. She gave me hers. That's why I don't have them made right now, because I actually used them yesterday. So I just like to be prepared. And sometimes this big bag is too much to be carrying around. It's always in my purse. But like when I went and had breakfast with her, I just carried this, right? So I just want you to see that what I tell you to do, I'm doing myself, okay? The last piece of equipment that you need is a clipboard. Why do you need a clipboard? Because I'm going to show you how you print out your follow-up scripts. What are your follow-up scripts? I call them small, medium, and large, right? You got your small scripts, the same things. You got your medium scripts. And for some of you that know me, I like to do my patching parties with my big scripts, and I tell picture stories. So that's small, medium, and large, okay? And so your supply list that you buy yourself is what? Let's see, write it down. Your notebook, your list book, your calendar book, and you got to go get a clipboard at Staples, right? And then you got to buy online your business cards and your business bag. Oh my God, I just dropped it again. Okay, so where are you going to go do that? You go to startx39biz.com. That's startx39biz.com. And what you're going to do is you're going to go, this is our business site, and you're going to go to the 14 steps to success right here. And you're going to go to give a gift. And that's where you're going to go order your business cards right there. Right there are the business cards. And you just take a picture. That's Sally. She's our printer designer, and she makes the business cards. And you just give her your name, your phone number, whatever picture you want to use in your replicating site. And then there's the script on the back. I remember when Sheila Hay used her cards for the first time, she says, My name's Sheila. What's your name? I'm Bill. Well, what do you do, Bill? I'm a massage therapist. What do you think Sheila said? I'm in the stem cell technology. And then she said, have you heard about stem cells? He said, no. And she reads it. Stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable. They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair. Did you know when she read this script, he ordered right there? So scripts do work. Just read them. You can also say, I don't know, I just learned about it, but let me read it to you because I'm learning too. People love it when you're just honest that you're learning too. It's great. So there's your business cards. You can just order those right through Sally. Take a picture of that. I will also put the link in chat so you guys have it. Oops, that's not what it is. Delete. Okay, so let's go back to that script. Okay, there we go. That is the business cards that you can order. So now let's go and see what else we can order. We can also order under the business bags. And here's the business bag. And this is what I was just talking about. Yes, you too can get a business bag for $8. It's $6. It cost me $6 to ship. We can also order them in Canada. They're more expensive in Canada because shipping is a lot more. So you can talk to Jan about that. You can get up to 2 of these bags, okay? And you can call Jan or email Jan your name, your address, and your phone number, and she will get these out. And once again, they're 10 sharing envelopes and the mini info cards with your own labels. And once again, they're scripts, which means you read them. So let's go ahead and put that in chat. Okay, so then and I will get to you in a moment on how you're going to do your follow-up clipboard. But for right now, you just know you need to buy it. Okay, so these are the things that you really need to have to start your business. Now, you could kind of go and see, well, what's this going to cost me? Well, it's probably to start your business. It's probably for the list book and the notebook, $10, the calendar book, call it 20, the business cards, 50, and the business bags total 20. So I'm just kind of giving an idea, 50. So basically in supplies to start this business is $100. Can you imagine you can have a multi-million-dollar business with $100 investment in your supplies? That's pretty good. It's pretty good, you guys, when you really think about it. And trust me, this is all we use. And it works. Okay, so now you know your supplies. Let's go and talk about the system. What is the Evolve 6-step system? What is it really? What is it that we really, really do in our system? Well, let's go ahead and go to startx39biz.com and show you what our system really is. Okay, are you ready? I want you to take good notes. Here it is. Here it is, the Evolve system. Write this down. 333 PPP. We patch 3 people a day, we follow up with 3 people a day, and we invite 3 people to our patching podcast a day. That's all we do. And when we patch 3 people a day, this is what we do to them. We pique their interest, we pre-qualify them, and we move them into a pack, either a wholesale pack or a gift pack, depending on what they're ready for. And that's all we do over and over and over again. Okay, 333 PPP. So what is the first part of the 3, the patch 3 people a day? Well, what you're going to do is you're going to make a list. You're going to make a list. Remember, network marketers are list makers. So what is it that we're going to do? How many people here have a list book? How many people here have a list book? All right, so you guys, look at this. Look at, if you're new, you can see that everybody's doing it. And if you're new, you're going to learn today, and that's great. If you're not new and you go, I know all of this, then can you please bring 2 new people that are in your business? And that's called duplication. That's called financial freedom. That's called leverage. So what you're going to do in your list book, and if you're brand new and you don't have a list book yet, you write this on a piece of paper. So when you get your supplies today, then you can go ahead and do that. So here's what you're going to write. I like to do pen on book because I was born in the 60s. So, and you know what? There's something about when you put pen to paper that makes it real. It turns things real. It's like thought and physical go together, right? So here we go. Lifewave, the holy grail of youth renewal. That's our new word, youth renewal. If you don't know it, say it now. Youth renewal is compliant. We are youth renewal. Have you heard about stem cells? Who do you know that would like this? Okay, that's all. Who do you know? So what are you going to do? You're going to start with your list of 10. Bill Smith and his phone number. John Howard and his phone number. Where do you find your first list of 10? In your phone. Go to your contacts. Go to your contacts. Then you can start looking and messaging people on Messenger or Instagram. I use my cards to belly. Hi, my name's Marcy. What's your name? And what do you do? Practice that. Write that down in your notebook. Pretend like you're in kindergarten and you still want to meet friends like we did when we were 5. Hi, my name's Marcy. What's your name? Do you want to play in the sand pit? Remember that? Why did it get so confusing when we got older? Hi, my name is Jan. What's your name? What do you do? Oh, I'm in the stem cell technology. For the first time ever, you guys were in a really cool business. Be proud of that. I'm in the stem cell technology. Have you heard about stem cells? Well, no, I haven't. Or yes, I have. Oh, well, let me tell you. Let me give you a card and read what we do, and you read it. Give me your phone number. I'd be happy to send you some information or even perhaps a gift. Did you just use your business card to build your list? Yes, you did. That's why you need this as a business supply, right? Okay, so then you would add it to your list. Now, nothing becomes real to me until it gets in my book to work, right? So you might take a phone number, take a picture of it, put it in the notes of your phone, but once it comes in your book, it's real. So if you're new, the very first thing you're gonna do is in our system of the 6 steps is you're going to make a list of 10. Okay, raise your hand if you can do a list of 10. It's not so hard. A list of 10 ain't so hard. Okay, now what are we gonna do with the list of 10? You ready? We're gonna pique interest. We're gonna pique interest. That's step 2, piquing interest. So step 1 is make your list. Step 2 is we're gonna pique interest to the list. How do you pique interest? Well, remember when I said we read scripts? We read scripts, we write scripts, rework scripts. So let's go show you where the scripts are right now. In 2 weeks, they'll be in a new place. But right now, here's where they are. And you'll be happy that I have scripts now on the biz site. And let me go ahead and put that link in chat. So you pique, I'm just going to say pique interest with scripts. And here's some scripts that you can use. Now, there's some different scripts. There's the Marcy scripts. You may like those. There's the compliment. Well, let's just read the scripts and then we'll go over a few. The combo script The I'm concerned about you peak script, the compliment peak script, the Bob Campbell script, and the Eric Beale script. So there are different scripts that you can use and that you can share with people. Now, I made this so you can literally edit, copy, and edit, paste it, and text it to anyone. You could text it to yourself. So you can work it yourself, and you can literally put it on the notes of your phone so you can rework it. That's pretty nifty, isn't it? So let's give you an example of the combo script. Okay, you ready? I just put it in chat. So it goes something like this. Jan, I found a wearable light technology that activates your own stem cells to work like you're 20 again. Have you heard about stem cells? Look at the pictures. Go to startx39now.com. Also, watch video 1 online. It's only 2 minutes, and video 2 on stem cells. It's only 3 minutes. In about 5 minutes, you'll know if you want to try it. Text me your address. I'll send you a gift. Love, my name and phone number. Now, I'll probably take love out of the script because, guys, you guys don't like that. But you guys understand. Like, what you do now is you take the script that I put in chat and you rework it on the notes of your phone. And then what do? You send it to 10 people. And what 10 people do you send it to? You send it to the list that you just created in step 1. And remember what we say, text and talk and talk and text. You text it to someone and then you call and you read it to them. Or you call them and text them. Remember, when you text without calling, it feels like spam. When you call without texting, they will not call you back, but they'll text you back. And then you book an appointment to talk about it with them. You guys get it? Do you notice how we do the 3 things? Make lists, book the next appointment, read scripts. That's all we do. Okay? So, if you're new today, can you write a list of 10 and text out this script to 10 of those people? Yes or no? Can we do that? Good job. Now, if you're brand new, that's all I want you to remember right now. Don't listen to the next part because it's going to do you in. Okay? So if you're brand new, all you need to know is to do a list of 10 and text this out and call people. Now, if you're not brand new, there's some other scripts you could play with. The I'm concerned about you script is more about talking to people. What's going on with you? What are you doing these days for fun? What are you doing these days for work? How's your health? I finally found something that helps me with whatever's going on with them. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? Look at the pictures. Now it sounds exactly the same. The compliment peak is, hey, I'm so impressed with who you are. Then it's the same script. The Bob Campbell script is similar. What's going on with you? I finally found something that helps me with. What do you know about stem cells? Have you heard about the latest technology with stem cells? I'll send you some information. If you like what you see, I'll show you how to get it wholesale. Bob Campbell's script doesn't give gifts away. He just moves right into wholesale pricing. So that's where it's a little bit different. Use the one you like. Go to startx39now.com. I will try and answer all of your questions after you look at some information. Also, watch video number 1 on light and video number 2 on stem cells. In about 5 minutes, you'll know if you want to try it. Look at the pictures. Do you want to talk tonight or tomorrow? What's better? Give them 2 choices. Would 6 or 8 o'clock be better? Then you bring in another person to help answer the questions for your prospect. The Eric Beale has a couple different intros. I'll just start with intro number, hold on, let's try it here. Intro 2. But let's just do intro 1. Hey, I have something important to share with you, but first let's catch up. Let's catch up. What's going on with you? So that's much like Bob Campbell's script, right? Then this is super fun. Here we go. What have you, so then there's 2 different intros. You could also try intro 2. This is kind of fun too. Hey, Jan, I just want you to know how much you mean to me. And the respect I have for you. I have something really important I'd like to share with you. I'm probably going to stumble through it a little bit, but it's too important not to share. What have you heard about stem cells? I finally found something life-changing. And then you shut up. I'll send you a 3-minute video. If you like what you see, I'll show you how to get it wholesale. Eric Beale's script is also wholesale. In fact, but he does it right away. Grab your tablet now. It's only 3 minutes. Let's watch it now together. Go to startx39now.com. Scroll down until you see those before and after pictures. Do you see them? Look at the one woman with the glasses. You know, the one that looks like mother and daughter. Can you believe? I spelled that wrong. She has fast growing cells. Look at her now. Do you see that dead finger now repaired? Okay, stop. Go up right above that and watch that 3-minute video. So he anchors people's interest in the pictures first. I thought that was very good. If they can't watch the video, then say, watch it today. I'll get back to you to answer questions. Which would be better for you? Tomorrow is good, 5 or 6, booking the next appointment. Then you send a recorded testimonial call. Right there. Let me send you a story, a testimonial call. When they have a question, you say, that's a great question. Grab a notepad. You're going to even have more questions after the next short clip. It will explain further, and then we'll answer all your questions. So the Eric Beale script has them go to the Now site and watch video number 3. Then they send a testimonial from Telegram. And when the person starts asking questions, they say, start writing all your questions on a notepad, and we will follow up with you and answer all your questions. What's best for you, Monday or Wednesday? So once again, the Eric Beale script is a script that is going for education based on the Now site and testimonials, and then doing a follow-up call where all the questions are answered, okay, with another person. So there are some different scripts here. If you're brand new, don't get yourself overwhelmed in all the scripts. Just know you guys are gonna do the very first combo script. But in training, there's 1st graders and 8th graders. And I want the more seasoned network marketers to kind of look at some of the other scripts and know that there are other scripts that teams are using to pique interest. And I did my best to get them all in here. I'm tooling them a little bit so they read better. And after training you on them, I see a few things that we could read better, and we'll work on that. But right now, I think it's pretty cool. They're all in one form. So you can start training your team on a piquing interest script. I'm also going to add here the 5 piquing interest questions so you understand those. Let's see if we know what those piquing interest questions could be. Have you heard about stem cells? You write it down. Did you know you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? Those are basically the main ones, right? Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? So those are some basic concepts that you guys can be thinking about. Okay, so let's go back to the beginner, the list of 10 and the basic combo script. Jan, I found a wearable like technology that activates your stem cells to work like you're 20 again. Have you heard about stem cells? Look at the pictures. Go to startx39now.com. Also, watch video 1 on light. It's only 2 minutes, and video number 2 on stem cells. It's only 3 minutes. In about 5 minutes, you'll know if you want to try it. We could actually use Eric Bills as well. Hey, you send the text, then you call. Hey, do you want to go look right now? This is when you need to know as much as you're sending your person to. So that's when you want to go to startx39now.com. That's startx39now.com. So what are you telling your people to do? Watch video number 1 on light. It's only 2 minutes. If you're new, go watch this before you tell people to do this. Watch video number 2 on stem cells. It's only 3 minutes. Oh my gosh, look at the pictures. Oh, there's that one girl with the glasses. She trained us today. She had fast growing cells in 2019. She looked horrible. Look at her now. Oh my gosh. Nobody wants a turkey neck. Look at that. Look at how it's changed. Look at this girl. I mean, she looks like a girl. No, she's a lady. That is the same person. She looks 16 now. Look at this nerve pinch. That's pain. Look at how it's all crunched. And now it's flowing beautiful stem cells. Oh yeah, look at that little boy's finger. It's dead and now it's growing back. That's stem cells. If you're new, can you do that? Can you text that combo script to 10 people and then go to the site with them and have them watch the 2 videos and show picture stories? That's all, if you're new today, you're going to do. So that is what? Piquing interest. And there's our piquing interest script. Then remember, pre-qualifying is the next thing we do. Pre-qualify. Why do we want to pre-qualify in our business? Because you don't want to go to your Christmas Rolodex and send 100 people gifts. It is a waste of your time and a waste of my money if you're using it in the office. If you do it on yourself, by yourself, it's a waste of your time and your money, okay? So pre-qualifying sees if somebody is worthy about the gift. Let me ask you a better question. This might do it better. Would you go show, let's say you're a real estate agent. Jan, you're a real estate agent. Would you go show people 20 houses if you knew they had a credit score of a 2? No, because they couldn't buy it. So she's going to pre-qualify and find out what Joe's credit score is before she goes and shows them houses. That's an example of how we pre-qualify. So all you're doing is pre-qualifying someone to see if they're worthy of a wholesale pack or a gift pack. So what sites are you going to use to pre-qualify? Exactly. You're going to use startx39now.com. That's going to be one way you can pre-qualify. Eric Beale's script pre-qualifies a second way. Did you notice that? He uses testimonials to pre-qualify. Where are you gonna find testimonials? Well, let me show you where. You go to startx39biz.com. That's startx39biz.com. And here's where your testimonials are. Go right now to the 14 steps to success. And on tab 5, you're going to join all of our Telegram groups, our Facebook group, and our YouTube. That's where you can find stories to share, to pre-qualify. Where do you go? Go to Telegram. You need to join Telegram. If you have an Apple or an Android, you put your name, your phone number, your email in there, and you join it. It will kick you out. And then you need to come back in and join it again, or come back in here. And then you click the links. This allows you to be in all of our communications. This is testimonials only. We're going to change that to stories pretty soon. This is our business training only. This training will be here today. This is our practitioner training. This is our before and after pictures. I love this. This is my favorite one. And this is our Spanish. So this is where you go to pre-qualify with a story. So you would just search different people's stories about pain, stories about fast-growing cells, stories about joint issues, stories about brain issues. Do you understand? The stories. Jan Rand, can you put your name and number in chat? Jan is a senior presidential director, and she's also logistics for this team Evolve. And also she helps me with the details. So if you don't know how to join these Telegram groups for your pre-qualifying stories, then ask Jan and she will help you with that. You can also join Facebook. This right now is live on our Facebook team. You can also go on YouTube. This is everything the Lifewave company does. This is everything our team does, both product training and business training. Stories are on Telegram only now. Let me say that again. Stories are on Telegram only now. Dr. Stacy has everything about the science. Susan Allen talks about, she interviews different people, and it's wonderful. So that's where you can find all of that. Oops, and I missed the Sheila Hay and Jan Rand is also there, and they do trainings every Friday. There's our beautiful Sheila. All right, so also, as you're doing that, don't forget to go to the top of the site and click here to sign up for all our blasts. It's super important. And you just put your name, phone number, and email, and you can get blast text and email text only or email only. What's great about that is that it literally is our communication, and a team that is alive communicates. I'm not saying you have to do everything that get blasts out to you. Pick 2 trainings you love and 3 story calls, 3 patching podcasts that you love. And the reason we do so much is to be of service. So there's more people that can plug into things that they need to do or plug their teams in. So this is great. So we pre-qualified, write this down, with startx39now.com. We've pre-qualified with our Telegram. And we pre-qualify with inviting to live podcasts. How do you find our live podcast? Well, that's easy. You just go to the top of the site. And you just go right to down a bit. And right there, there's your podcast, Monday through Friday. They're 30 minutes. The first 15 minutes is storytelling. The next 15 minutes is how products work. Remember, Eric Bill uses that to pre-qualify. He uses podcasts. Okay, so there they are. There they are. You can also, when you want to see what's going on for your team training, there's our training podcast. Okay. And all you do is open the link and it has everything that we do and a join button for it. Super easy. Okay. So far, we've moved people. We've made a list. We've piqued their interest. We've pre-qualified them. Now we're going to move them to a wholesale pack or a gift pack. They may be ready to buy right now. And if so, by golly, take the order. Okay? And they may not be ready to buy. And at that point, you're going to send a gift. Okay? I'm going to show you where both are. If they're ready to take an order, you're just going to go right to startx39biz.com. Do these sites sound familiar? Startx39 x39biz.com. And you're going to go down to 14 steps to success, and you're going to go to take an order. And all you do is you print out some of these order forms for your clipboard. Now you know why you need a clipboard. And you can print out some of, I also like the customized order form because you can talk about some of the customized packs here. And you print those out. And now you're ready for a order. Now, you might say to yourself, well, how do I take an order? You read it, it's a script, and you say something like this. And by the way, I have a closing script. It will be ready by next week. But for today, I'm just going to read. You would say, hey, 149 retail. 119 to be a preferred customer. I like the wholesale pack for $2.99. That's enough for an individual, 3x39s. The gold pack is for the family. Double the inventory. Platinum and diamond, well, those are for builders. That's enough for building a business. But look at here, 1x39, 1x49 equals 2 of any supportive patches. And then, of course, 1x39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. Let's build your pack. Let's go look at the all products flyer, which I haven't showed you yet. Oh, it is in your business bag. And we can mix and match and show you the right product that would fit for what you need. And let's go ahead and take your order here. So this is how you would take an order after they've seen the Now site and they have been pre-qualified. Now, a lot of people are going to want a gift pack. They're not quite ready for an order, and that's awesome. And so in order to do a gift, where you're going to go during the office is you're going to go to the Evolve office where we work the power of 3. And in about 15 minutes, you can send gifts from that office. And right now, you're going to go to the training guide until you get to the picture of the gift. Look at there. They get the gifting envelope, 4 mini cards, 2 X39, 2 Eon, and a baggie for patches. That's what they get. So this would be the gift pack. And here is the link that you will fill out in 10 minutes. The daily code, we'll put a daily code up. And then we'll put the sender's first name, Bill Smith, his last name, no, your name first, John Smith, and phone number. Who's getting the gift? Bill Jones, and address. Hit submit, it goes to Jan. She makes a gifting envelope with your name and label on it and sends it to your person. And what's in there? The sharing envelope with the sharing envelope with the 4 mini info cards and 2 X39 and 2 Eons. Why? Because we are sending a gift with information scripts. Okay, that's all we're doing if you decide you want to send a gift. And here's the gifting link. In the office today, if you can send 3 gifts, Monday, well, today's Tuesday, and Wednesday. So if you're new, let's talk about what you're really going to do today. You're going to make a list of 10. You're going to send the combo script and offer a gift. And then you're going to fill out the gift form and send a gift to 3 of your people. Do you think you can do that today if you're brand new? Brand new people. Is there a brand new person that says to me right now, I can do a list of 10? I can do the combo script. And I can fill out the gift link. Anybody new? Anybody want to unmute themselves and say, I can send out a list of 10. I can send the combo script out, text it to them, read it to them, and fill out that gift list, that gift of 10. Debbie, are you new? Can you do that, Debbie? Just want to check if somebody can do that. I know we trained more today on bigger systems for more people, but for the new person, I want to make sure before we move on that the new person can do those 3 things. You ready? Who's new?
Hi, Marcy.
I
Hi, Marcy. It's Audrey. I can do it.
got a new person that can do it. Okay, I didn't want the new people to be overwhelmed with the more deep training today.
Hello.
I this side on you guys if you didn't notice. So, new person, list of 10.
This is Debbie. I can do it.
Yay, Debbie! Combo script. Fill out the gift form. That's all I want your new people to know how to do, because in the office, you're gifting today. You will be following up next week, and you're gonna need to know next week the next piece, okay? But this week, if you're new, that's all I want you to know. Okay, do I have permission, new people, to go on for the 10 minutes for the people that are more experienced? Because they need to make sure they know how to follow up, but I do not want the new people to be overwhelmed. So you guys can do this. Okay, so after you gift, you need to follow up, right? A gift without a follow-up is a waste of time. And remember, we're gifting to make the new person not afraid to do their list of 10, not be afraid to call their person to offer a gift, because you know what? It's not scary to gift people you love. It's also not scary to follow up once they get the gift, okay? So the next part, the next step would be what? Follow up. With 3 a day. That's step number 5, follow up. How are we going to follow up? You guys already know how we're going to follow up. We're going to follow up with the sharing envelope and the mini info cards. And you're going to say things like, hey, Bill, did you get it? Did you put it on? What? You don't know what it is? I don't know what it is either, because I'm brand new too. Did you get the envelope? And there's the envelope. Let me just read it to you. Oh, it looks like you wear it 12 hours on and 12 hours off. This stem cell activation patch is made out of organic crystals. I'm reading it. It looks like it activates your stem cells, makes more stem cells, and resets it to a younger, healthier state. Look inside. Do you see your 2 patches? Yes, there's an X39 and an Eon in there. What are they? I don't know. I'm just figuring it out too. I may stumble, Eric Beale's script. I might stumble a little bit. Don't worry. We'll figure this out together. Can you get that little patch out? Oh, there's an X39 in there. Awesome. Pull that out of the envelope. Let's put it on together. Put it right below the back of your neck. Okay, let's do it. Oh, open up the little envelope and take the card out. This is what you can expect. We just reset 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state right now. Wow. Oh, look at the pictures. Yeah, that girl, she did training. There's Marcy. Look at, she didn't look so good. She looks good now. Oh, you looked at that dead finger, like right? And it's like re-healed. Or not, don't say healed, repaired. No heal. Oh, you saw the all products flyer. Yes, X39 activates your stem cells. Oh yeah, Eon, you have one of those too in your envelope. Can you find it? Oh, you can find it? Well, let's read that together. I'm reading a script. Eon reduces inflammation. Inflammation is an eater of stem cells. So when you reduce inflammation, you turbocharge your stem cell repair. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, do you want to put that on now? You do? Okay, let's put that on together. Yes, you have another day. According to the envelope, it's 12 hours on and 12 hours off. So take it off tonight. And then tomorrow you'll have another set. Oh, you want to look at pricing? Oh, there it is. Well, it looks like it's $149 retail, $119 to be a customer. Yeah, that wholesale pack's the best for $299. That's 3 X39s. The gold is $499. That's double the inventory. The platinum and the diamond, well, that's for big business builders. Oh yeah, look at that little football. 1 X39, 1 X49 equals 2 of any supportive patches. And of course, you're going to always want 1 X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. That's the workhorse of the line. That's only $99 a month. Oh, well, let's look at this and figure out how to fill it. You said you have lower back pain. Well, I would recommend 1 X39 for stem cell activation, 2 Eon, that's 2 months worth for reducing inflammation, and 2 Icewave for pain relief. Yeah, you can get 5 sleeves for $299. And then 1 X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. I know you have another day left, but you want to just order now? There's a 30-day money back guarantee. Oh, you do? Your name is, your address is, your credit card number is. Repeat after me. I promise on the follow-up I ask for the order. I promise on the follow-up I ask for the order, because here's the deal. If you ask for the order on the follow-up when they're wearing the gifts, guess what? 50% of the time they say yes. And if you don't ask, what is it? 100% no. So ask. And if they're not ready, then no problem. You say, well, enjoy your next day. And I will be, let's book the next appointment to talk on Friday. Okay, and then you ask again, right? We are intention. We just do the work without attachment. We are intention of service without attachment. Okay, so this is the follow-up. And guess what? We closed at the same time. I think we're done. We just did follow-up and we just closed. So today you learned the 6 steps of building this business with the Evolve system. Let's write it down and see if we did it. You guys, you're helping me write the new flow. So I thank you for being part of this. The 6 steps. Are we ready? The first step, let's see if we can do it. Patch 3 a day by making a list. Step 2, peak interest on that list of people, right? That's the combo script. Step 3, pre-qualify them to see if they're worthy of the gift with the Now site, with testimonials, which we call stories now. Okay, so far we're doing good. Move them to a wholesale pack or a gift pack. They might be ready for a wholesale pack without a gift. This step allows people who don't want a gift to move right to wholesale, and people that want a gift to gift first, and people like me that go both ways, right? I want the system to be open for us to do what's best for ourselves and our team. Step 5 is we follow up with 3 a day. Step 6 is we close 3 people a day. Because here's the deal. Here's the closing ratio. You water 1 to 4 times somebody, you close them at 10%. On the 5th watering, you close them at 80%. All this system that we've talked about is just tapping people with love 5 times. Okay, so that's really what we're doing here today. Now, the last thing that you may ask yourself, well, she had me buy this clipboard, but I really don't understand what she does with it. The clipboard is just a way to print out the same materials that your person is getting a gift of, or that's in the business bag. And you might not have those materials yet, but they're definitely on the biz site. So let me show you where you go to print out your clipboard, your follow-up clipboards. Okay, so let's go to startx39biz.com. And look at that. So right now, pretty soon, we'll have them all in the same place. But right now, it's under Give a Gift, tab 6. There's print your own envelope. Print it. You can just read it. You're ready to follow up right now. And then under tab number 9, take the order. Print out your scripts. There's your order form. There's also your customized kits if it's easier for you to give advice based on seeing some different kits that are put together for you. There's the what to expect. I love that. There it is. It's also a mini info card. Do you see? These are the medium sizes. There's your before and after tracker. These are printed out. This is just the medium size. This is your all products flyer. This is just the medium size. So I want you to know that we just pique interest using scripts. We just follow up reading the mini scripts. And then we have those same scripts in medium size and the same scripts in large. And that's our business. So I hope today you enjoyed your training and it became a little more clear how we build the business of Evolve and of our stem cell technology with Lifewave. So with that, I'm going to stop the recording and then stop the live